You are now listening to Dear Dope Chick, a weekly podcast created to inspire and energize women to live life on their own terms. I'm your host, Felicia, and here's today's dose of dope. Dear Dope Chick, welcome and welcome back. Another day, another challenge. Are you ready to take some action today? For those of you who are new here, haven't been here in quite a while, or have been down since day one, Dear Dope Chick is an action-based podcast, so that means that every single episode, you are challenged to take one small step that aligns with living life on your own terms. That means every single episode, we explore an action that you can take today. One action, one step, whatever, big, small, doesn't matter. Something that you can do today that can change the course of your life. Now, choice is a spice of life. Remind yourself that you have the right to choose in any situation and watch how your moves can make a difference in your life. Right now, it's no different. As always, I encourage you to take some type of action. Take some type of action today. And as always, you have the right to refuse. It's your life, and choosing to show up is the first step to living life on your own terms. That's the first step. Choosing how you want to move in life, what you want to do, what actions you will take. That's the first step to living life on your own terms. Taking accountability for your actions. Own that, flex that, and honor your choices today. You owe it to yourself to steer your life in the direction that you've always wanted to go, and you can do that today. Like last episode, this episode will continue building. So if you aren't familiar or haven't heard any of our previous week's episodes, take a listen so that you can better understand the purpose behind this week's action steps. And also, if you decide that you do not want to take the steps that are mentioned in today's episode, you always have the option to go back and listen to other episodes and potentially take those steps today. Okay? This is a perfect day to go ahead and put your plan into action. You've prepared for long enough. It's impossible to cross every T and to dot every I. Life, as smooth sailing as it is, can be unpredictable in nature. It has to have that unpredictability. There is a rhythm of life. There is a time to plan and there is a time to go. That doesn't mean that whatever comes from the unpredictability of life is good or bad. Hell, it can be the best thing that you've ever experienced in your life, but you won't know until you flow. No, like seriously, how will you know what life has to offer if you do not act? Because planning and preparation without action is just a wish. So today's action is for you to turn your wishes into action. You wish your life looked different than it does right now? Then do something about it. The harsh reality is twofold. You hold the power to change the course of your life, and only you hold the power to change the course of your life. So what that means is you can change because of conscious, intentional efforts you make on your part. And it also means that life as you perceive it requires your action to truly experience different. You want different for yourself, you have to make that happen for you. So from here on out, it's on you. Over the course of the week, avoid playing the blame game and take responsibility for your actions. You can read all of the self-help books that you want. You can take all the courses in the seminars. You can rub elbows with all of the right people. And none of that shit matters unless you take some action. You can't blame it on that book. You can't blame it on those courses, on the seminars. You can't blame it on the people that you meet. It doesn't matter what they say, what they do, what they think, because you're not doing anything. You read all of the words, you hear what is said, you clap them up, you're like, oh yeah, it's almost like you want to get all of the insight. but you don't want to take any of the action. Like, what is the purpose of hoarding the information? Why are you not moving forward in action? Why are you deciding to sit on all of everything that you've accumulated, on all of the information that you've accumulated, on all of the skills that you've acquired, on all of the talent that you have? Why are you sitting on that? What do you gain by not sharing what you know with the world? As a matter of fact, you're putting everyone at a disadvantage. Not just yourself, but everyone benefits from your action. From the actions that you take, we all benefit from that, because when you are moving consciously and intentionally, you're calculated in your moves, knowing that whatever you do has the power and the potential to not only affect everyone, but to really help build this world, this life, into something great. So activate what you've learned. What did that book teach you? What is the lesson, and how are you applying it to your everyday life? When you went through that course and attended that seminar, what were the notes that you jotted down? Review them and apply them. Now that you've met so-and-so, what piece of advice did they leave with you, and how, if at all, can you apply it to your current situation? That's what taking action looks like today. Hang tight. I'm coming back with my final thoughts after this. Show notes for this episode and all past episodes can be found on adailydoseofdope.com. That is adailydoseofdope.com. Join the community, fam. Join us. Come on. We love to have you there. Every day is full of encouragement, inspiration, and is designed to ignite the flame of passion into action. Enjoy daily text messages and emails. Have the opportunity to discuss with other dope chicks and really start the transformation that is living life on your own terms, with the support that you need to truly help you get through. adailydoseofdope.com. I can't wait to see you there. So my final thoughts are this. What's a plan without believing that you can execute it? Think on that one. Think on that one. What is a plan without believing that you can execute it? It's an empty promise to yourself, is what it is. It's saying that you're going to do something, saying that something will be done, but you don't even believe that you can do it. Don't find yourself so busy planning out all of these goals that you want to accomplish in life, and then nothing. All that planning you're doing for yourself won't have a chance to become lived experiences until you take the time to believe in yourself and in your capabilities. Lack of belief turns plans into wishes. Because if you believed that you could do the shit, then you would take the action, right? But it doesn't stop there. Due to the lack of action that you take, these wishes turn into regrets. So stop wasting your time in the planning phase and start believing. Believe that you can, believe that you will, believe that you are. Your belief is the first step to getting the ball rolling, to building the momentum that gives you the confidence to execute your plans. It's not enough to plan your life to the minute. You have to act. So act in good faith that what you're doing, what you've dreamed up and planned, is coming into fruition. Don't act against yourself. Build yourself up. Do this because you believe that you can. You've made all of these plans, and these plans are not in you by happenstance. It's time to activate that mustard seed faith. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for taking the time to decide whether or not you will do something. I mean, we can say it's anything else, but the fact that you've taken the time to make the decision, that in itself speaks volumes. So thank you for being here. And most importantly, I want to thank you for being you. I'll see you in the next episode. For more dope messages, be sure to visit adailydoseofdope.com and become a member. Also, cop your dope merch at deardopechick.com and follow us on all of our social media at Dear Dope Chick, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, be you, be dope. Love, P.